Okay, so good morning everyone. Welcome back to our online class. Okay, so this is your teacher DAVIN and nice to meet you again. So how was your weekend everyone? Okay, so I believe that you are doing fine, right? Well, so everyone, today as we know that we are going to have the quiz at the last section, right? Okay everyone, so today teacher will show you about two subjects. So the first subject will be the Hangout 5, and for the second subject will be Listening Express 2. So everyone, in the first video we are going to study with the Hangout 5. So we are going to start with Unit 2, Many Things from Many Places. Okay, so as we have already learned so far from our Unit 2, so it mostly talk about the products, the places, or many things that from the world, right? Okay, so everyone, today teacher will show you about the two important points. First point will be the tag questions that used with passive voice. Okay, so it is on page 25, and for page 26 there will be the reading, and our reading will be about the Sear Road. Okay, so now let's get it started with our first point together. The first point, so we are going to do the review first, everyone. So there are 8 words on the screen, right? Okay, so the first one is the word suitcase. Okay, let's say louder with me together: suitcase. 2, souvenir. 3, trumpet. 4, DVD. 5, sky. 6, umbrella. 7, curtains. 8, uniform. Very good everyone. Okay, so hopefully you also remember what the word mean as well, right? Okay everyone, so today we are going to start on our tag questions, which is on page 25. Okay, so if you open your book to page 25, you will see this point. Okay, so this point we are going to talk about passive voice. Okay, so in passive voice, in here teacher will specify only the usage of passive voice, which to talk about the origin of products. Okay, you know, when you use a lot of products in other country, and especially in our country Cambodia, right? Okay, for example, like in Cambodia there are many products, okay, such as you know, the brush, the curtains, the window, the door. Okay, those are the products that you guys also using at your house as well, right? Okay, so these are the products that made in Cambodia, made in our country, right? Okay, so you know, when you want to talk about the origin of products, so you actually can use the tag question as well. And one more important thing is you need to use the passive voice. Okay, teacher also explained you already on the passive voice, on how to use the passive voice to talk about the origin of the product, right? Okay, so hopefully you understand and also remember what the lesson was about. Well, so our tag question will be using with the passive voice, but let's see the example that I show you on the screen together. The sandals are made in Brazil. Okay, you know sandal, right? Yeah, you also have sandals. So usually I like to wear sandals when I go to the market, when I go to the, you know, like some place that is not like for the workplace. In workplace I don't wear the sandals because it's not formal at the workplace, right? And number 2, that suitcase is made in Italy. Yeah, you know suitcase, all right? Okay, so these are about the form that using with passive voice. Okay, now let's see about what is tag question. So here everyone, on page 25, you will see the tag question on this line. Here it is, we call the tag question. Okay, now everyone, let's see together. That suitcase is made in Italy, isn't it? Okay, so isn't it is what we call tag question. there are, isn't it, aren't it. Okay, so there are many more. Okay, so it according to the sentence that you are using. Let's see together again. That suitcase is made in Italy, isn't it? Okay, you see the word suitcase in here. Suitcase has only one, so that's why when you want to use the tag questions, you actually need to use with the be. Yeah, the verb to be is the word is, because you're gonna use with you're gonna focus on the singular thing, right? Like suitcase has only one, so that's why you need to use with the word is, isn't it? Yeah, the suitcase is made in Italy, isn't it? Okay, so when you answer, you can say yes, it is. No, it isn't. It's made in China. So you see suitcase number one, yeah, suitcase, and you also see the flag of the country that it is from. Yeah, it is from China, right? Okay, so again, that suitcase is made in Italy, isn't it? So is the suitcase made in Italy? Yeah, the meaning is want to ask you like this, but you don't need to ask the question. You can use the tag question, isn't it? See? So for sure, if it is not, you can say no, it is not. If you don't want to ask the question, if you don't want to make the question that using with the passive voice, like I show you at the moment, it was like, is the suitcase made in Italy? Yeah. So if you don't want to ask the question like this, you can make the positive statement like that suitcase is made in Italy, and then you're gonna add with tag question, isn't it? Okay, well, now let's move on to another one. Is those skis are made in Europe. Yeah, okay, so those skis are made in Europe, aren't they? Okay, so in this time you're gonna use with to be are, because the word ski here is not singular, it is plural, right? So those skis are made in Europe, aren't they? Yeah. So if you agree, you can say yes they are. Yes they are. If you agree with the statement above, right? Those skis are made in Europe. So if you agree, you can say yes they are. If they ask you with a tag question like aren't they? Okay, so yes they are. But if not, yep, you can say those. Yeah, you can prefer like no they aren't. Okay, no they aren't. They made in Japan. Okay, so everyone, there are many there are many pictures that still need to be completed. So I want all of you to use with the tag question by looking at the pictures. So there are many picture left, like picture number 3, picture number 4, number 5, and picture number 6, which is the last one, right? Okay, so you guys need to make the sentence. Yeah, first, like the first sentence that I show you in the screen, like that suitcase is made in Italy, isn't it? So you're gonna add with the tag question, and you also need to make the answer as well. Okay, so hope you remember, hope you understand about what to do, and if you have any questions, you can ask your teacher as well, right? And everyone, this is the first practice, and we still need another practice as well. So our next practice will be in the reading. Okay, so here everyone, we are in our reading 2. Yeah, 2 reading the Silk Road. Okay, you know silk? Yeah, silk actually is the kind of material that it can make us the clothes, or make us like, you know, like the jacket or the jumper or the shirt, right? Okay, because some of them are made from the silk. Okay, so we're gonna talk about what is Silk Road actually. So everyone, now let's take a look at the picture. Yep, so it's about the transportation that provide the people to take their products to one country to another country, right? So you're gonna learn more about what is a sea road and on how they travel from one country to another country to deliver their products to their target country. And now let's spend some time to read this one together. Okay, so now we are going to read this, and hopefully you read along with me together. Okay, where do your favorite things come from? A lot of the items you use every day probably come from another country. This is all thanks to international trade. Goods are made in one country, then flown, shipped, or driven to another country. It hasn't always been so easy to get products from other parts of the world. More than 2,000 years ago, there were no planes or trains. Goods were transported over land by animals, such as camels and horses. Merchants needed safe paths to transport their goods. These paths were called trade roads. The largest of these trade roads was called the Sea Road. Alright, so we have actually completed on page 26, which was about the reading on the Silk Road. So we actually know what is Silk Road, right? And actually Silk Road is just like, you know, like the paths or the roads that provide the passenger to transport their good. Okay, so good here means the product. Okay, so if you see the word good with S, it means products. Okay, all right, so we actually know on how people travel and on how people deliver their products from one country to another country. Actually, in the past time, they gonna use with the camel. They use camel. Sometimes they use horses. They use cow. Yeah. So these are what we call the old fashion of transportation. But in nowadays, yeah, do you see people still use camel or still use horses? We rarely see, right? Because in nowadays, it is the modern day. They travel their products from one country to another country by taking the plane, right? Okay, as what you can see the picture, nowadays people use plane, people use ship or train, right? Okay, these are about the way that they travel their products from one country to another country. So that's why in our country we have many products from other country as well. So maybe the product from Thailand, China, Australia, America, okay, Japan. So those products are shipped from over the sea, or they travel by the train, right, or the airplane as well. Okay, so everyone, this is what we have in our reading too, and in the next video teacher will continue another page, which is on page 27. Okay, everyone, this is what we have in our first video. See you in the second video.